Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, I said hello.
Hello. How are you, Eva?
I'm okay. It's pretty
Good.
hot here. How about
Really? Well, we are about to move to August, so expect more hotness.
you? Yeah. How was your meeting?
It was good. It was good. It went well. Well, let's see how many other people can join. Because today I postponed it 2 more hours due to some personal meetings. But I wish that people can join. Luckily, due to this epidemic coronavirus stuff, people in my country, I don't know about your country, but they usually sleep late, around 4 a.m., 5 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because sometimes I receive messages or stuff like likes on Instagram or comments around 4 a.m., which means still they are awake. But then they will sleep until late afternoon. Frankly speaking, they became more like a bat.
That's so funny.
Yeah, well, they are awake during night and they are asleep during daytime. Let's see, yeah, today more people are joining the meeting, which is quite interesting. Oh yeah, nocturnal light bat. Well, I'm sure not all can understand that word. If you have an easy word, you can explain it.
It's what you just said, Irene. It's not my idea.
Yeah, but like this word is quite, yeah, well, it's like interesting to know. Okay, so today we are going to talk about, hello guys, how is everyone? I hope you are doing fine and great. Sorry for this postponement, like 2 hours, but from next week everything will be back to normal. Before I move to the topic, I want to know that how many of you have read the book or any of Toni Morrison's book? Anyone? Eva, you read it, right?
Yeah, I did.
Ah, good. So there is no one else in the Zoom that she or he has read it, right? It's one of the greatest work of Toni Morrison. Actually, she was nominated for the best prize of New York Times, and she was the New York Times bestseller, and she sold a copy of that book like more than millions of copies. It's quite interesting. Actually, she is black. She's, I mean, dark in color. She's African American author, and usually she is writing about genders, color issue, uh, and many other stuffs regarding the unity, the ugliness, the beauty of human being. But the Bluest Eye is talking about a child passing through the harsh life. If you haven't read the book, I recommend you to read the book, and then you will understand more about different cultures, different societies. That's the point of giving you English books rather than Kurdish books. Because if I give you Kurdish books, you are from the Kurdish society, so you know the language, you know the culture, you know the tradition, you know the costumes, you know the religion, you know everything about it. But I recommend you English books in order to know more about the other cultures, because book is the way to understand other cultures, other traditions, other costumes, and other people. You will not stay in this country forever. One day you will travel, one day you will pay a visit to another country. If you don't know how to behave just like them, then you you will be counted as a weird person. You will be counted as odd. So no worries. If I move to the discussion part, because we have 40 minutes, my first point is, because in the Toni Morrison's book, one of the theme is ugliness versus beauty. Like you have seen the movie, The Beauty and the Beast. I'm sure you have seen it because it's a very well-known movie around the world or film around the world. So it's the same story. In The Beauty and the Beast is not talking about a beautiful girl to be in love with a beast. It's talking about human's nature, that we should understand what is going on behind the skin. Because we are all from the same blood, flesh and bone. I believe that there is no human with a blue blood. And there is no human being that their bone could be pink, or could be yellow, or could be green. And there is no flesh to be something like black. So we are all the same. But my point is, how can you decide on beauty and ugliness? Based on what points of views? Based on what you decide, this person is beautiful, this person is ugly. Well, I never say that this person is ugly, because this is quite rude and informal, and I never recommend you to use it. But how can you decide on things? Like Shakespeare in 500 years ago, 600 years ago, in the 16th, 15th century, said that all that glitters cannot be gold. So how can you decide on this? I'm waiting for people to answer me, or Ava, you can start, and then people will start to talk.
I think beauty standards differ per culture. But like specifically in Toni Morrison's book, like the year that it was written, there was still a lot of racism. So they thought like more pale is more beautiful. And like, again, the consistent theme throughout the book is that it's called the Bluest Eye. So she thought blue eyes are beautiful.
So what is your perspective toward beauty and ugly? How can you decide on something? Let's not say someone, let's say something. How can you decide something could be beautiful or something could be not beautiful?
I think beyond a superficial point, like how people treat someone else, that's what makes them beautiful.
Like behavior?
Yeah.
Okay, that's کاکە ڕەجەب ئەڵێم ئەگەر تۆ لەسەر بنەمای چی بڕیار دەدەیت لەسەر کە شتێک جوان بێت یان جوان نەبێت، چۆن بڕیار دەدەیت؟ باسی خەڵک نەکەین، باسی شت بکەین. چۆن بڕیار دەدەیت لەسەر شتێک کە جوانە یاخود ناشرینە؟ لەسەر چ بنەمایەک؟ So anyone can speak. Anyone can speak. So you are the
yes. Hello first.
Hello.
Yeah, I think when this is not beauty or beautiful when someone judges someone else by their appearance. When like they see their their appearance, they decide whether they are beautiful or not. It's real. Totally ugly or ordinary to decide someone by their appearance.
So you decide on appearance, right?
No, I don't think so.
So how do you decide?
How do like you mean how I decide about beauty?
Yeah. For many people, I look super ugly because of my hair.
Their behavior, like how do they treat with the people, with variety of people, whether black or white, no difference between them, like making no difference between them. This is beauty to, I mean, to treat people like every people in the same way, like not making any racism and anything that may hurt others.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Any other one want to join?
Can I say something?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay. Good evening. I haven't read the book, but as a comment to your question, I think unfortunately we haven't got the stage to not to decide on people by their appearance, unfortunately. But we have to decide on someone's beauty by their inner beauty, because inner beauty has reflections on our on the appearance. Even when you know somebody by, you have a close friend, you know that he is or she is uh, he's always there for you. This is, comes from inside, that has reflections on our on appearance also. So the real beauty is the inner beauty, not the appearance of someone.
Okay, thank you so much. دەتوانن بە هەر زمانێک بتانەوێت قسەی پێ بکەن، با بڵین عەرەبی بێت، تورکی بێت، ئینگلیزی بێت، کوردی بێت، بۆیە کێشەیەک نییە. بە هەر زمانێک کە تۆ ئارەزوو تا دەتوانیت قسە بکەیت. تەنها ئەمە بۆ ئەوەیە کە با بڵین بیرەکانمان بگۆڕینەوە، بۆ چوونەکانمان بگۆڕینەوە. بەڵام ئەگەر بتوانین بە ئینگلیزیش قسە بکەیت کێشەیەک نابێت، با بڵین باشترە بۆ ئەوەی کە پراکتیکی ئینگلیزیەکەت بکەیت. Anyone else?
I just want to say, sorry, I just want something else. Hello everyone, and I just wanted to add something. I think the beauty comes inside within yourself. Like when you see yourself beautiful and like the perspectives that you have on life, then you don't care how people think about you. Yeah.
Good. Thank you. Sonia.
Yes, at the first, every human and every creature that God has created are beautiful, and people in our society are used to say that this people is beautiful, this people is ugly, and this decision is based on their appearance. But we should deciding about people based on their doings and behaviors in the society. We are all the same, but our doings make a difference. That's all.
Thank you so much. I move to my next question because I need to be broad and not only talk about the same idea. Another point which is very common in many countries. I traveled to 36, 37 countries around the world, and I have seen it. From America to China, I traveled all the way down. We have a problem with gender discrimination. Feminine and masculine. Just because you are a male, you have the authority. Just because you are a man, you can treat people bad. Just because you are a girl, you cannot go out alone. Just because you are a girl, you cannot drive a car. And plenty of other stuff. Just because you are a man, you can do whatever you like, do whatever you wish, and just because you are a female, you cannot do the same. However, none of them is in your hand. You were born as a female or as a male, and both are the same. We complete each other rather than just somebody needs another one. We need each other. We cannot survive without each other on this planet. That's why even the plants, animal, human, they have both male and female for reproduction and for communication. So how can we overcome, or how can we solve the problem of this gender discrimination? جوازێکی زۆر هەیە لە ڕێگەزایەتیە تەنها لە برێ ڕەگەزی تۆکردنەکە ڕەگەزی نێریت دەبێت هەموو شتێک بکەیت تۆیەک کە ڕەگەزی میت ناتوانانی هەموو شتێک بکەیت کە هیچیشیان بەدەستی خۆت نەبوو بۆ خۆتت بەو جۆرە نەخۆڵقاندووە خۆڵقێنراوی بۆ جۆرە چۆن بتوانین ئێمە وا بکەین کە بەڵانس ڕابگرین وا بکەین کە تەرازوو ڕابگرین لە نێوان ڕەگەزەکانە I cannot be the only one to speak. I need you to speak.
I think this is not that simple to change others, to change mind of the others. This is something that we are told by our ancestors that it's really hard to change. But if we start from ourselves, it may make some changes, but it's not like you cannot see the big change. But I think the only thing or the good way to, at least to change this point of view by teaching our children to respect the opposite gender, to respect it, to think that they are like the same and complete each other, like teaching our children.
Good. That's a very good way. Well, our ancestors gone, but we can start with our children. هیچ بەڕێزێکی ترەوێت قسە بکات؟ Anyone else? Lavin, do you want to say something? Okay.
I'm thinking.
Okay, good. I will move to Eva and I will move back to you. Eva, okay. How about you? What do you think? Because you are from a different culture, you are from the States. And how can you deal with this issue?
Is Lavin talking or no?
I mean, how can we take a balance? Starting from ourselves, what can we do?
Sorry, I live by a train, so there's a train going by, so just give me 1 minute. It's kind of loud on the side. I don't know, because I think in the United States, it's like a combination of sexism and racism. So it's like we can't solve one without solving the other.
So what can you do from your side? Rather than moving to the general gap, from your life, how did you overcome this issue?
I don't know, I would say not hold myself back, but I don't know what to do systematically about sexism. There's only, I don't know. There's things you can do every day, but overall, it's kind of hard.
Okay. What about others?
And I guess it depends on yourself. Once you have enough confidence on yourself, then you make others to trust you. For example, in our country, maybe we have a lot of parents that they don't let their children they don't have enough freedom, especially for girls. But once we are in college, we have this freedom or space to talk, to do what we want. If you are confident, I think you can make others to trust you. We have a lot of ways. For example, in college, no one holds you to make seminars. We have so many activities in college to do. The society changed. It's not like before, everyone's the focus on the girl. I guess even in our community, we have been changing a lot.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, you can do.
Well, my point is not so general about the society. My point is more to do with self-regulation. For example, you have a brother, you have a sister in your family. Usually moms and dads, they love the son more than the daughter. just because he is a male. Or in China, for example, I lived in China, and usually because they have one-child policy or children policy, usually they need boys rather than girls. Like many years ago, they never wanted a girl because the people believe, male can hold a family name. However, I disagree with this idea because I believe that females can help parents more than males. For example, me and my sister, I lived outside for more than 16 years. I'm not with I didn't take good care of my parents in compared to what my sisters did. Yes, Aween, and after Aween, I will come to you, Yusuf. But let me first see what's Aween going
Okay,
to say.
hello everybody.
How do you?
I think it is hard to change this balance for now because we are growing in this principle. There's many differences between the female and male. But if you work to change this, like take a balance, equal balance between female and male, we can focus on the educate the other generation, because this generation are just like thinking about it. There's many different between male and female, but if we were to change it, we can take a risk for like changing this by educate the other education. I think it is better.
Good one, Yusuf.
Yeah, hello everyone. Hello, teacher. So, yeah, teacher, for this issue, we can start from ourselves and then our friends and others. That's how we can change our society to not discriminate between genders. And another thing is actually we have to work on this generation, because and everybody know that this generation that comes, it is, we can call them, they are disaster for the future. So and we have to change. We have to, as I said, we have to start from ourselves, and then of course, and in particular, advise this new generation. Yeah.
Good one.
Well,
my point is, sorry, Ava, that message came to you. It was for a wrong person. دەڵێم چۆن دەتوانین لە لای خۆمانەوە جیاوازی ڕەگەزایەتی کەم بکەینەوە. من ناتوانم هەموو قسەکانم بە کوردی بکەم چونکە زۆرینەی کەوانەی دێن بۆ ئێرە دەیانەوێت پراکتیک لەسەر ئینگلیزیەکەیان بکەن نەک کوردیەکەیان. بەڵام تۆ دەتوانیت بە کوردی قسە بکەیت، هیچ کێشەیەکی نییە. بەڵام من تەنها دەتوانم پرسیارەکان بە کوردی باس بکەم، نەک هەموو قسەکانم بە کوردی، چونکە ئەیڤای لێ دەرچێت لێرە هەر هەمووی کوردە بۆیە کوردی دەزانی. ئەوەشی کە حەزی کرد دەتوانێت بە کوردی بدوێت، بەڵام من دەبێت بە ئینگلیزی بدوێم، چونکە کاتیان زوومەم دروست کرد مەبەستمەوە بوو کە خەڵک بخوێنێتەوە هەوڵ بات لە بریەوەی کە پارەی پێ بات لە پەیمانگەکانە بێت لێرەیە پراکتیکی ئینگلیزیەکەی بکات. Yes, Awi, do you want to say something?
No, I did.
Okay, because you raised your hand. Okay, anyone else? Okay, how about if I ask you another point of view? Some people believe that if you have a big family, then you never feel lonely. Some people believe that even if you are alone, it could be something like having a lot of family. So do you believe that family can decrease your loneliness? تۆ پێت وایە هەبوونی خێزانێکی گەورە هەمیشە وات لێ دەکات کە هەست بە تەنیایی نەکەیت؟ Yes, Yusuf.
Yeah, teacher, it's based on the families. So every family is not familiar with each other. So there are many families that cause to death penalty there, to death cause to their children, and There are others that cause to happiness to their children. So it's based on families.
Okay, good one. Haiba, how about you before I move to the other people? Because many people abroad, they live alone. So do you believe that loneliness means something that you are deprived from a family?
Not necessarily. And I don't think, like, it's not like loneliness, you feel lonely all the time or something like this, but like, I do think in the United States, people who live alone, they're more likely to maybe see their family on the holidays. But I mean, I don't know, it's personal preference.
Oh, good one. Can you write that thing into the chat box? Because many people, they don't, and make sure that it's not privately to me because people
Yeah,
cannot see it. Yeah. Yes, Allah.
پێم وایە هەبوونی خێزانێکی گەورە ناتوانێت وە لە تاکێک بکات کە تەنیا بێ یاخود تەنیا نەبێ ئەوەی کەوا لە تاکەکان دەکات لەنێوە خێزانەکاندا هەست بە تەنیایی نەکەن نزیکی بیرکردنەوەیانە لە یەکتری واتە تو تا چەند نزیکی لە بیرکردنەوەدا لەگەڵ ئەوانی تری ناو عایلەکەدا ئەوەندە تەنیایی تۆ کەمتر دەبێت زۆر کات هەیە لەنێوان لەناو عایلە کوردەکاندا لە نێو هەموویاندا تەنیا یەک منداڵ هەیە کە خوێنەرە یاخود پەروەردەی شوێنێکی ترە دەروی عایلەکە لەوێەوە یاخود لە ڕێگەی کتێبەوە خۆ تەکمیلێکی سایەتی کردو ئیتر ئەمە وای کردووە کە جیاوازی لەنێوان بیرکردنەوەی خۆی و هەموو ئەندامانی خێزانەکەی دروست بکە ئەمەش وا دەکات کە ئەو تاکە زۆر جیاوازتر بێت لەوانی تر بەهۆی ئەوەیە کەوا دەکات تاکێک یاخود چەند کەسێک لەناو عایلەکەدا مامەڵەی جیاوازیان هەبێ یاخود خۆیان گۆشەگیر بکەن ئەمە وا دەکات کە حەز بە تەنیایی بکەن ئیتر خۆیان دەکوتن یاخود هەوڵ دەدەن کە لە دەرەوەی چوارچەوەی خێزانەکان بە دوای ئەو کەسانەدا بگەڕێن کە لە بیرکردنەوەدا لە ئەوان نزیکن زیاتر هەز بە بوونی ئەوان دەکەن وەک لە خێزانەکانیان.
دەست خۆش دەست خۆش زۆر سپاس ساڵاخان بۆ ڕوونکردنەوەکەت. بێگومان خێزان هۆکارێکی سەرەکیە. Indeed, family is the pioneer in deciding on gender, on masculine versus feminine, on, well, as English people, they say, the first school is your family, is home school. So your home is your first school. And your parents will decide whether you will be a giant like Thomas Edison or Albert Einstein or Neil Armstrong, or you will decay like any other people around the world when they die. This is up to you and up to your family. Well, I need to hear more from the other people. حەزە کەم جۆم لە خەڵکانی تر بێت کە قسە بکەن نەک تەنها هەر یەک دوو نەفەرێک چونکە پێم وابێت چاتەکە زۆری تایە. Dear Allah, I will come back to you, but because Yusuf raised his hand before you. Yusuf, do you want to say something?
No, teacher, it was before my speech.
Okay, no problem. Because usually they say ladies first, but they say ladies first, but because Allah said something, so I have to be equal. That's why I gave you the chance.
Yeah, you are. Sorry, I forget to.
No problem. Allah, do you want to add anything else?
ئاماژت بە شتێکدا یەکەم وترت یەکەم قوتابخانەی هەر ئینسانێک هەر مرۆڤێک ماڵەکەیەتی دروست هاوڕام لەگەڵتدا بۆچی منداڵەکان کاتێک کە هێشتا نەچوونەتە دەرەوە حەز بە تەنیایی گۆشەگیری ناکەن واتە بەشێکن لەناو عایلەکاندا بەس کاتێک تێکەڵی دنیای دەرەوە دەبن کاتێک کە دەڕۆن بۆ ڕەوزە کاتێک کە دەڕۆن بۆ قوتابخانە کاتێک کە دەڕۆن ینی ستێپی بەرزتریان هەیە دەڕۆن بۆ زانکۆ یاخود تێکەڵی دنیای کار دەبن هێندە جیاوازی نێوان تاک و خێزان زەق دەبێتەوە لێرەدا هێندە ینی بە ئەندازەی جیاوازیەکان گۆشەگیری زیاد دەبێت.
دەستە خۆش بێت زۆر سپاس.
شتیانی
I want to add another thing. What is your definition for racism and equality? پێناسەی تۆ چییە بۆ ڕەگەزپەرستی و بۆ یەکسانی؟ تۆ چۆن لەم دوانە تێدەگەیت؟ How can you define racism and how can you define equality? What is equality and what is racism? I will come to you, Allah, but except Allah, do we have any other person who want to share something? Somebody who didn't speak? Somebody who didn't say anything? بە هەر زمانێک حەز بکەن دەتوانن بەشدار بن بۆ هیچ کەشێکی نییە. بەڵێ ئاڵا خان.
دەربارەی ڕەگەزپەرستی واتە هەموو ئەو شتانەی کە جیاوازی لە نێوان پێستی ئینساندا دەکات، ڕەش پێستەکان، گەرم پێستەکان یاخود سپی پێستەکان، ئاین و هەر جیاوازی کۆمەڵگە هەموو ئەوانە دەبنە هۆی ڕەگەزپەرستی. بۆ نمونە کاتێکە لە ئەوروپا سپی پێستێک بە ڕەشپێستێک بڵێ ڕەشپێستی ئەیتر ئەوە جەریمەیەکی گەورەی کردووە بەرامبەر بۆ کەسە لەبەرەوەی کە دەچێتە قاڵبی ڕەگەزپەرستیەوە. بەڵام کاتێک کە ڕەشپێستێک بە ڕەشپێستێکی تر دەڵێ ڕەشپێست، ئەوە ناچێتە قاڵبی ڕەگەزپەرستیەوە لەبەرەوەی هەردووکیان ڕەشپێستن، هەردووکیان هەمان تایپی مرۆڤن، هەمان جۆری پێستیان هەیە، کەواتە ڕەنگ دەلالەتە لە ڕەگەزپەرستی یانیش زەختکردنەوەی چینایەتی جۆرێکە لە ڕەگەزپەرستی. بۆ نمونە هەموو ئەوروپیەکان پێیان وایە خەڵکانی ڕۆژهەڵاتی ناوەڕاست لە چینێکی خواتری ڕۆشنبیریدان، ئیتر ئەوان خۆیان بە شایستەتر بۆ ژیانێکی باشتر هایلایفتر دەزانن، ئیتر ئەمە وا دەکات کە ڕەگەزپەرستی دروست ببێ. و یەکسانی ئەوەیە هەمووان هاوبەشن، هەمووان بە یەک چاوسەری ئەوانی تر بکەن، جیاوازی نێوان جەندەر نەمێنێ، جیاوازی نێوان ئاین نەمێنێ، جیاوازی نێوان نەتەوە گەرایی نەمێنێ، ئیتر ئەمە یەکسانیەوە تا تۆ لە هەر وڵاتێک ئیتر تاکی ئەو وڵاتی نەک تۆ وەکو پەناهەندەیەک سیر بکرێ، نەک تۆ وەکو تایپی جۆرە پێستێکی جیاوازتر سیر بکرێ. بۆ نەتۆ ئەفریقی تۆ ڕۆژهەڵاتی خەڵکی ڕۆژهەڵاتی ناوەڕاستی ئیتر ئەمانە بتکەن بە ئینسانی پلە دوو. کاتێککە ئینسانی پلەیەک و پلە دوو هەبوو، کاتێکە پیا و پلەیەک بوو، ئافرەت پلە دوو بوو، کاتێکە ڕەشپێست لە دوو بوو، سپی پێست لە یەک بوو، ئیتر هەموو ئەوانە نایەکسانی دروست دەکا لە نێوانی مرۆڤەکاندا. و کاتێککە نایەکسانیش دروست دەبێت لە ینی لە یەکەم ستێپی دروستبوونی نایەکسانیدا ڕەگەزپەرستی دروست دەبێت.
دەستە خۆش بە ئاڵا خان، زۆر سپاس. دەشساک بیت. What about the others? Do you have any idea about equality, racism, beauty, ugliness? Like, for example, I have a curly hair and it's something natural, which is from God. Usually make people don't love Eva. Usually people, they look at me in a strange way because it's not very common that to be a male, to have something like blonde or yellowish or red face and a curly brown hair. Whether you are red or you are black and you have a curly hair, but I'm not sure whether people, they never saw me in this, never saw such kind of people like me. But sometimes they look at me like I am an alien. I came from another planet. Do you believe that when people look at you in a different way, because of your clothes, because of your makeup, because of your behavior, this could be racism? پێتوایە ئەگەر کەسانێک لەگەڵ بۆچوونی تۆیە، یاخود هاوڕانە بن لەگەڵ جلوبەرگی تۆیە، یاخود هاوڕانە بن لەگەڵ بیرکردنەوەی تۆیە، یاخود هاوڕانە بن لەگەڵ سیما و سەر و شکل و ئەو جۆرە مکیاجی بەکارێنیت، ئەو جۆرە جلوبەرگی لەبەر یەکی، تۆ پێت وابێت ئەمە ڕەگەزپەرستیە؟ Iva, well, before people they say something, I mean, maybe they are listening or they are thinking. So what about you? What do you believe? Like, usually, do you believe that judging appearance through the appearance could be something like racism?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's still very pervasive as an issue here, especially in job interviews. Like when someone goes to a job interview with curly hair, they're maybe not likely to get.
Continue, Eva.
Oh, they're not likely maybe to get hired as someone with straight hair, you know. But it's all very arbitrary, I suppose.
If I will be in the States, I will never find a job.
No, you can, but like if it's between you and someone who looks.
Priority is for the straight hairs.
Well, I think with women too. I don't think men have so much of an issue as women do.
How about the way of clothing and
oh yeah, like we have so many different titles. We have like business casual, professional clothes. Like it's all very specific. At least when you're working in an office.
So they usually decide on the way you dress. You dress up.
If you work in an office, yeah.
Like suit and tuxedo and stuff like this?
Like a button-down shirt, like what you're wearing. But no t-shirts, like nothing. I can't wear this.
Like a sweater and a shirt. Like a sweater and a shirt.
Not, yeah, something.
No, good. Anyone else? ئەوی خان ئاساییە هەر کەسێک حەزەکات قسە بکات بە کوردیش پێت دەتوانێت کێشە نابێت بەڵام من بە کوردی قسە ناکەم. So anyone can speak in any language, but I use
No, I want to talk my sister because Allah's my sister. She told her to speak in English, not in Kurdish. That's why sorry I didn't.
Which Allah is your sister?
She is speaking Kurdish, so I didn't notice that my voice is open. That's why I told her to speak in English, not Kurdish. That's why sorry for my other voice.
No, that's totally fine, but that's really interesting. Now we have two sisters with different fathers.
Yes, Buffrin and my sister is Allah's my sister, but Buffrin is my close friend. Most of them is my friends that I join it.
Okay, I know. I mean, your father's name is Ahmed. Allah's father's name is Ibrahim. So you have different father's names.
No, my grandfather, he put in the second name.
Okay, just like Mohammed is my grandfather's name, is my surname. Okay, so anyone want to add? Because we have, okay, I'm sorry guys. We are out of time. I'm horribly sorry, but please let me know through your comments if you have any further points of views or comments. We will decide, me and Eva, we will decide on, okay, since people are raising their hand, I will not finish. I will just end it and we'll come back, okay? I will end it and we'll come back. I will give you something like 5 more minutes, okay? Just stay up with me, join in the same way you have joined, and we will come back. Agarremo latan, amadachamo agarremo latan chunka khoy dakhleto. Bahaman password و Bahaman meeting ID داخل ببنو. استيمو لatan. Okay, I think I'm waiting for more people to join, and then soon we will start. Okay, so somebody wanted Sonia. Did you want to say something? Sonia, are you here? So anyone want to add something? Because we have something like 10 minutes. I will give you extra time. So if you have any other idea,
Yes.
yeah, you can.
Yes, racism is a very highly controversial topic that world are sticking with. Like everyone knows that. Like for me, racism is when you go to like a country, like you don't treat it differently in a way that you feel you are, I mean, diverted from the country, like the people, the society. And racism for me is when you go to a company and you are, I mean, deprived of getting the job because you are black skin, or like you are not, or like you're in another country. You're not in the like native people in the country. You're treated in a like more different way. Like racism holds like a lot of like concepts. Like you cannot express only or show only one aspect of it. Like it's split is globally. Like we cannot just find an example of it. There are a bunch of examples of it. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Sumaya. We move to Sonia now.
Okay, equality is a situation in which a man and women are having the same opportunities, regardless the religion, color, degree, and beauty. But racism, I believe that create difference among various human may based on their ability or beauty or religion.
Oh, somebody's mic is open, please. Yeah, for sure. Sonia, can you?
Teacher, it's clear, or may I repeat
it? It's clear, but do you want to add any other thing?
No, that's all in my mind.
Okay, good. So, as a matter of fact, I'm really happy that we can see plenty of people here. براسي دڵخۆشم کابینم ئەگەر کەمیش بێت گرنگ نییە بەڵام دانێک بتوانین بگۆڕین لە کۆمەڵگەیە ئەویش دەتوانێت دوو بگۆڕێت و بەویشەوە ئەوانەی تر زۆر خۆشحاڵ بووم کە دیسانەوە لە زوومێکی تر لەگەڵتان نابووم. Regarding my last question, وەکو کۆتا پرسیارم ئەوەیە what can you teach your children that you never got? چ شتێک فێری منداڵەکەت دەکەیت کە تۆ خۆت بێبەش بووی لێی؟ As Kaka Yusuf said, that looking down on other people who are less intelligent than you is called racism. That's super great, Yusuf. Well, indeed, it is one of those points which should be taken into consideration. Yes, Sonia, do you want to say something? Anyone want to add something? Can you hear me? Yeah, dear.
من دەتوانم قسە بکەم؟
بەڵێ بفەرما.
سەبارەت بەو پرسیارەی کە کردت من ئەمەوێت فێری ئەوەی
دەرین خان ببوورە داری پێشوش وابزانم ئەو علامەتت ناردە بوو ئەمزانی ئەڵێیت ئۆکێ ئەمزانی ئەڵێ ئۆکێ نەبووی کە دەستت هەڵبڕیوە بەڵام ئەتوانێت یەکسەر داخەڵ بی پێویست بە دڵ ساڵبڕی ناکە یەکسەر داخەڵ بۆ قسە بکە بفەرما.
باش سپاس دەکەم. ئەمەوەی فێری ئەوەی بکەم کە زیاتر متمانەی بەخۆی هەبێت زیاتر گرنگی بەخۆی بدات لەوەی کە چاودەورەی چی دەڵێن چ مەبەستێکیان هەیە یان ئەوەی کە زیاتر هاوڕێی بم و هەمیشە پشتگیری بکەم نەک ئەوەی ڕێگەی بم پێی بڵێم نا ئەتوو کچی ئەتوو نابی بچی ئەتوو دەبی لە ماڵێ بیت ئەتوو دەبی بەس تەنها بچی قوتابخانە قۆناغەکانی خوێندن تەواو بکەی نا وأموي يعني بيشجيري أوي بكم ئەوەی حەزی لێیە بڕوە هەوڵی لۆ بدات و فێری ببێ و بتوانیت بەو شتێ بگات کە حەزی لێیە ئاواتیتی حەزەکەم ئەوانەی هەبیت.
دەستە خۆش بێت دەرین خان، زۆر زۆر سپاس. چەند خاڵێکی زۆر سەرنجڕاکێش و جوان خستە ڕوو هەر بژین. بەڕێزێکی تر نازانم ناوی چییە چونکە بە میتین ئایدەکەی من داخل بووە. دەڵێت I will teach them to look at people as human, not their color of their skin and their religion. Yes. What about the other people? ئەیوانەی تر تۆ حەزەکەی چی شتێک فێری منداڵەکەت کەی کە خۆت بێبەش بووی لێی؟ Do you want to add anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will teach my girl child that your brother is not upper you. Have the same rights. You are born to complete each other, to help each other, to see each other in a way that, in a helpful way, not to raise one of them and to down one of them, to give them the same rights, to give them full power to find their potential. Like I will teach the boy to respect his sister, to respect his sister, and love his sister, because love and respect can by love and respect everything can be achieved.
Good. Proud of you, dear. Proud of you. Yes, Awin?
Yes, I will teach them that everything is available in the world for boy. It's the same time available for the girl. There's no difference between the girl and the boy, for everything is. So the other lesson I will teach if I have a child, I will teach them there's no just freedom for the boy. The same time there's the freedom for the boy and the girls, not the girls just in the home, stay at home like the prison. So there's equality between everything for the boy and the girl. That's it.
That's really great. That's awesome, actually. That's really awesome. So what about the other people? Do you want to add something? Anyone wants? If you don't have anything else, I will close the call because it's pretty late for you and for all of us. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah, you will be the last one of today's discussion.
Okay. I will teach them to be kind and respect each other and help every people that needs help, because good things always come back in an expected way. And if I have both girl and boy, I don't make any difference among them.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. زۆر سپاس بۆ هەمووتان بۆ تەرخانکردنی کاتان و بەشداریکردنتان. دەتوانن پاش کەمێکی تر ئەم ڤیدیۆیە لەسەر یوتیوب چەناڵی یوتیوبەکەم و هەروەها ئەکاونتی ئینستاگرامەکەم ببینن و هەروەها دواتریش دەتوانن ئەو مۆراڵێستانە ئەو وانەی ژیانانەی کە لەم کتێبەوە فێربووین بینەری بن لەسەر ئەکاونتی ئینستاگرامەکەم. Thank you so much, everybody. You can watch my YouTube channel to see this video and all the other book discussion videos on different books. Also on my Instagram account on IGTV. Kindly, and thank you so much for attending today's Zoom book discussion. Me and Eva, we will decide on the next book and we will post it on I will post it on my Instagram account for next week. So wish you the best of luck and wish you a very good night for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for attending. Sleep tight and have a blessed night or day. And bye-bye.